You know, I think everybody played a really hard game tonight. Those guys they're working and they're putting pucks at the net and doing a good job defensively as well. It's nice to see those guys being able to contribute like that. But I thought everybody played a really hard game tonight. The competitiveness of the first period was crazy, really. Like, it was fast and it was a lot of puck battles and went back and forth pretty evenly. And you know, we got to the second period. I liked the way that we seemed to continue to press forward, and certainly the third period too. So, but it's nice to see those guys get on the board. But I think more importantly, it's great to see our guys really work hard for a win.
What do you think is the difference with the goals coming in the third period as opposed to not in the first two so much, these last two first two games?
You know, I'm not sure. I guess you never know when they're going to come. I thought we played hard in the first period. I really do. I think I think the guys showed up and they were competitive right away, and I think they needed to be, especially when we were scouting Dallas and that Chicago game. They really seemed to outchance and outshoot Chicago quite a bit. And you know, we talked about what it would take to be successful tonight, and Dallas came in and played a really good hockey game. It was tight. I think the empty net goal maybe stretches the score out a little bit. I think it was closer than that, but certainly our guys continued to press through the second and the third. But it was a good hockey game.
I was going to say, do you feel like the fact that you guys are pressing and attacking the way you are maybe wears defenses down?
You know, I'm not sure. I like the game that we played. You know, I like it from start to finish. We're still working at it, and you know, when you take on a training camp, you get into real games like this. It's nice to get results. It's almost like a positive reinforcement for the way they're playing. But you know, we still got work to do. There's things that we can do better out there, and you know, we'll continue to work at it.
Going into the third, 1-1 as opposed to 1-0 with that, you know, goal in the last minute by Weber, kind of give you the momentum push into the third.
I think a little bit. You know, I think you leave the period and you know that you just got to take care of the third period now, and I think it did give us a little bit of momentum.
2 straight games where you give up the first goal and had to come and fight your way back. It's not something you'd hope to have to do every night, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I would look at it and be a little bit more disappointed if I didn't think that our guys played extremely hard in the first period, but I personally think that they did. Dallas is a good team, and there's talent on that team, and they play a really aggressive game, and you got to fight for your space out there. And they ended up catching one off. I think it maybe our defenseman skate. I'm not sure, but it redirected in the net. And I'm always a little bit more concerned with the process and the way we play the game. And I thought our guys came out and they tried to do what we need to do as a group, and they did it together, and they did it for a good amount of time.
How good has Pekka been, and certainly in terms of keeping the score where it is until your goals start coming?
There's always big saves that need to be made by a goaltender at the right time, and he certainly made some of them tonight as well. And you know, that's when you have that, especially I think when you're playing an aggressive game, and there could be a hole or two at times that open up because of the press that you put on. So to have a guy like Pekka back there, that you feel confident he can make a save when your team needs a save, I think is real important.
What does this 2-0 start mean to you?
Well, you know, I can tell you from a team point of view, this, you know, we're here to as a group to win hockey games, and I think we're just trying to live in the day, and we're able to win a hard-fought hockey game tonight against a good team. We'll wake up tomorrow, and the guys will get a chance to take a break, go back to work, and get ready for the third game. You want to win games as they come.
The first, and then maybe halfway through the second period, it seemed like things were, like passes were just a little bit off, and the guys were missing just a half a step. But then you kind of worked your way into a rhythm. Was it an issue of fighting themselves, or was it just an issue of Dallas' strong play either way?
I think it's definitely an issue of Dallas' strong play. You know, the most difficult games to play in are the ones where you get pressed all the time, and straight line pressure to the pucks in Dallas. We knew that coming in. You know, we knew that we would have to be in small areas, and it wouldn't be pretty, and sometimes we'd have to get out of the defensive zone as a unit of 5 5 and not be able to generate anything, but yet we get out of the zone. And I think the guys did a really good job with grasping that and understanding that. We waited, we were patient, and just made sure we took good care of defense. I think there's some times when there's a little more flow to getting out of the defensive zone, but not against a team like that. I think you have to work things out as a group of 5 through the neutral zone as a group of 5, and then in the offensive zone. Otherwise, you end up losing the numbers battle. So I think Dallas had a lot to do with some of the plays that we made or didn't make, and as you're saying. But when they didn't get made, I like the fact that we were in areas to stop and defend if we had to.
Why go with Beck tonight? Do you see that spot on the fourth line as sort of a changing game to game sort of thing?
You know, we've you know, with an extra player and 2 extra players available to us right now, and then 2 more on the injured reserve, the lineup could change, you know, at any point. And guys got to keep pushing to take their spot on the team and their ice in the lineup, and you know, that's I think that's just the nature of it when you have extra bodies. So I thought Taylor came in and provided a lot of good play for us. He was strong on the walls. You saw him kill the clock there with 20 seconds. That was, instead of just, you know, getting the puck and spitting it back out into the slot, he killed, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 seconds on the clock. But he won a lot of one-on-one battles and had a physical presence to his game.
Okay,
Thank you.
thanks, everyone.
Let's go.